We Find, finding your perfect makeup match.
That is amazing. Game changer.
Breakout beauty tips that won't break the bank. And from a bromance to a business.
But when I came to warning people, oh, you shouldn't work with a friend, they're like, yeah, but it seems fun. Yeah. And so far, so good.
The sweet story of how two UW grad students built a chocolate empire. And
It's Mission Impossible meets Cheers.
we're talking to actor Scott Foley about his brand new show, Whiskey Cavalier. Seattle Refined starts now. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. Well, the countdown is on to the So Northwest Women's Show at the Tacoma Dome this weekend. There's a lot of fashion and fun, but let's be honest, most people go for the freebies, right? And if it's anything like last year, you can expect our sponsor Walgreens to be one of the most popular attractions. They are all about making women look and feel their best. When it comes to wonderful skincare and beauty products, Walgreens is your one-stop shop.
Walgreens is a great place because we're on every corner. People know and love us for pharmacy, and now we can provide that comfortable, trusting, relaxing service in beauty as well.
Elizabeth Stevenson is a beauty expert for Walgreens.
We have the innovation in cosmetics for most of the mass brands, and we have specialized skilled beauty consultants that can just navigate through all of those thousands of products to find exactly what they need.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Beauty consultants like Taylor can help you freshen up your look by picking the perfect foundation.
I am actually looking to see if I can get a little refresher today.
Definitely. Well, I do have our Match Made Foundation tool by number 7, and we can easily pick the perfect foundation for you.
With the Match Made Foundation tool, choosing the correct color is easy.
It's got a little camera in here, so it's going to take a picture of each side of your face, and based on those two pictures, it's going to tell us your true shade. For you, we're going to do the Stay Perfect and the Deeply Honey. This is definitely a great match for you. It looks absolutely beautiful.
Here's the before, and here's the after.
Oh my gosh, this is such a perfect match. I love it. Thank you.
If you're interested in a whole new look, they can help with that too.
We are going to give you a full makeover with our new number 7 color drops.
Okay, let's get started.
Number 7 foundation drops. They're the new trend and the hot commodity that's going on right now.
First, Samal uses the Match Made Foundation tool.
And it is telling you you are a chestnut. We are going to mix your color drop with your moisturizer. You can mix them in with any skincare product that you would like. You can mix them in with your primer as well. You don't want to use these alone. The color is really, really highly concentrated.
You can tailor this for when you have summertime and wintertime.
Absolutely.
Check out the before and the after.
I love it.
Every woman wants to feel beautiful, right? We asked the pros to give us the 411 on some of their favorite products.
This is our brand new number 7 Laboratories Line Correcting Booster Serum, and it's going to be line filler. So it's going to help fill in, reduce all of the lines and wrinkles. Anything that women want to erase, it's going to get rid of.
Soap and Glory is this kind of fun, tongue-in-cheek, 50s era brand that we have, that we own, and it's skincare and cosmetics and bath and body. We have Missed You Madly, which is just delightful. I really wish you could smell it. It's a delightful flavor. And then we have the Way She Smooths, which is all about those Hawaiian scents.
Sure, Walgreens is stocked with amazing products, but they take caring for their customers even further.
We have the Feel More Like You service, and it is designed to help individuals with cancer look and feel better.
Walgreens, helping every woman look and feel their very best. Walgreens will be handing out samples at the So Northwest Women's Show March 9th and 10th at the Tacoma Dome. You can find ticket information at nwwomenshow.com. Here's another reason to go to the So Northwest Women's Show, Joe Chocolates. They also have a booth at the big event. We caught up with the founders and learned their recipe for sweet success. This isn't your average chocolatier. Joe Chocolates is breaking the chocolate mold, literally, combining two Northwest favorites, silky smooth premium dark chocolate and high quality espresso.
Joe Chocolates is a product for the final push. That's what our chocolate is for, is to help people really accomplish what they're trying to do without compromising any sort of ingredients or any sort of artificial energy. Just coffee and chocolate.
These kicked up confections are the brainchild of Sam Tanner and Peter Kekamet, two buddies who started the business when they were still students at UW. Their goal at the time, to give another buddy a boost.
One of our really good friends, Lucas, had taken off on the Pacific Crest Trail, so about 2,650, 2,700 miles up the coast from the Mexico-California border all the way up through Canada. Everything he was eating was mashed potatoes, power bars and other bars. So we figured a little bit of coffee and a little bit of chocolate would go a long way for a guy who is walking about 12 to 14 hours a day.
Lucas wasn't the only one who loved it. The chocolate was a hit with all of his pals on the trail. But to build a business, they needed to learn the art of chocolate making. Neither had formal training, so they did what any self-respecting 20-somethings would do.
Everything under the sun is how we learned how to do this.
A lot of Google, YouTube.
A lot of Google, a lot of YouTube, a lot of mentors. We had a lot of people that we were able to lean on. We're really lucky that Seattle is such a chocolate-making industry, and that people are so open to offer help.
Those mentors helped Sam and Peter refine their skills, but ultimately their friendship is the biggest reason Joe Chocolates is flourishing.
I think you should start a business with someone you're friends with or you get along with at a personal level. I think it just makes you more effective.
But when I came to warning people, oh, you shouldn't work with a friend, they're like, yeah, but it seems fun.
Yeah.
And so far, so good.
Yeah.
I love working with Peter.
Now they've got a team working with them too, turning out 5 different staple flavors, including their bestseller, salted caramel. First, the chocolate is tempered in a special machine. Then the fun begins.
So this is where we actually are mixing everything into the chocolate and pouring it into one of those 3.5-pound slabs.
Yeah. Molten liquid chocolate goes into the bowl, along with espresso grounds and chunks of homemade salted caramel. It's mixed together to make sure everything is evenly distributed and poured onto a sheet pan.
We're gonna do the next part, Gar.
Yeah, what's that?
So we're gonna season this with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of salt. So first, let's start with the sugar. You're gonna just sprinkle that across the whole top of the slab of chocolate. Perfect.
Is that good?
It is. And you've done it, you're hired.
There it is, I like it. Very nice.
And so that is a 3.5-pound slab of our salted caramel.
All right, dude, I gotta try this.
You gotta
now.
try it.
Let's go.
So here we go. This is a whole slab. What we're gonna do, we're gonna break off a piece.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the caramel in there, the salt on top. That's for you.
Oh, man, you gonna try a piece with me?
Sure.
So I got caffeine.
Caffeine from coffee.
Coffee, and now I got consumption.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, that's a nice mix. Wow, that is spectacular. Nice work.
Nice work to you, too.
Again, you can check out Joe Chocolates at the So Northwest Women's Show this weekend. And while you're there, you can help a good cause while getting pampered, too. Bloodworks Northwest has teamed up with Jean Juarez Salons and Spas to offer a blood donation experience like none other. Once you donate, Jean Juarez Salons and Spas will pamper you with your choice of an express manicure or blowout. Be one of the first 25 people to give blood on either Saturday or Sunday, and you'll receive a $50 Jean Juarez gift certificate. Be sure to save your spot by making an appointment at bloodworksnw.org. Seattle Refined is just getting started.
If I was to throw one party a year that was focused on wine and food, this is the party that we're throwing, and this is the one that I would go to.
You had us at Wine and Food, a sneak peek at one of the hottest tickets in town. Plus,
thank you for saying that, first of all.
Refined makes Scott Foley blush as he dishes on his new ABC show, Whiskey Cavalier. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. Well, there's a new show on Como that has people talking. It's called Whiskey Cavalier, and it's described as Mission Impossible meets Cheers. Refined's Malia Karlinski recently chatted with the star, Scott Foley, who is a familiar face to ABC viewers.
Hey, Scott, thanks so much for joining us today.
You got it, Malia.
Tell us, what is Whiskey Cavalier all about?
Whiskey Cavalier is all about fun, if I was going to put it into one word. It's a show where I play a spy with wears his heart on his sleeve. He's in touch with his emotions, and each episode we're going to be saving the world and hopefully each other. We are all officially working together
as a team.
Led by me. I play opposite Laura Cohan, who is from Walking Dead fame.
Maggie? Get out of my way. You saw what Negan did.
She plays a CIA agent and my partner in this whole caper, and we lead a team of interagency spies on missions. Target's been compromised. It's Mission Impossible meets Cheers.
So you're fresh off a very long run as Jake on Scandal. And now you're totally switching over and playing Will Chase. How's that been for you?
Oh, it's been a great transition. You know, I was really fortunate to work with great people and on a great show for a long time, playing Jake Ballard. But this has been so much fun to play Will Chase in Whiskey Cavalier. You know, he is maybe the opposite of Jake Ballard. If Jake was strong and stoic and unwavering, Will is in touch with his emotions. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He is always ready to crack a joke in a serious situation. And for me, that's great. That's what I would do when we weren't rolling the camera on Scandal.
I probably shouldn't be out. I just broke up with my boyfriend.
Well, tell me about the chemistry you have with Lauren Cohan's character.
That's interesting. You know, chemistry is a hard thing to define or talk about. You know, I think it's really, you know, I find her jokes funny. She pretends to laugh at mine, and we get along. You know, we're all sort of sequestered as a cast, this group of Americans. We shoot the show in Prague, in the Czech Republic. So we really have to rely on each other for much more than just, you know, showing up at work and knowing our lines.
Well, you've had such an amazing career on television. How do you create these unique characters?
Thank you for saying that, first of all. I'm very proud of my body of work. And I spend, I don't know, hours, days before starting shooting anything, writing down everything I can think of about this character, everything I want him to be, everything I don't want him to be. That's what I love about my job, you know, sort of creating these people and finding the fun in it.
Scott, that is so cool. Thank you so much for joining us today. We cannot wait to watch Whiskey Cavalier.
Of course, thanks. I hope you guys enjoy it.
You can catch Whiskey Cavalier Wednesday nights right here on Como 4. Coming up, a refined staffer says they found the best cinnamon roll in Seattle. Plus, we reveal the concert lineup at Chateau Saint Michel. We'll be right back. Here at Seattle Refined, we never get tired of hearing from you. Like us on Facebook, tweet us your story ideas, or shoot us an email telling us what you want to see on the show. You can find our inbox at hello@seattlerefined.com. Seattle Refined will be right back. Welcome back to Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. If you ever wanted to meet and mingle with the top winemakers in our state, here is your chance. Our sponsor, Taste Washington, is coming up at the end of the month, and it's full of events that will have you saying cheers. Refined's Brandon Bernstedt has a sneak peek at one of their signature parties.
It's the perfect way to kick off Taste Washington, an exclusive, intimate, unforgettable experience. Red and white.
The whole Taste of Washington experience is about celebrating Washington wine, and then the food and the whole experience that goes along with that. Red and white is an opportunity to really bring the best of the best to start off the whole Taste of Washington. You're going to have some of the best food you've ever had, paired with an incredible library of wines.
For one night only, the acclaimed Aqua by El Gaucho plays host to 30 of Washington's top winemakers. And at Red and White, they're pouring their most coveted bottles.
And we're looking for wineries that they're going to bring something special, and that really they're going to showcase the best of Washington.
It's about wine, you know, and it's like not always just getting too deep into it, you know, it's like a beverage and you can just be with friends, but at the same time, you can also explore wines that you don't see every day. So then you can get a little bit more geeky and try some special blends that were just like produced in like very small amounts, like 4 barrels, 5 barrels of some of the top lots in a winery. Winemakers are going to bring what they think is worth representing at that event for them.
Gilles Nico is the director of winemaking and viticulture at Long Shadow's Vintners. At Red and White, he'll be pouring some of Long Shadow's exclusive vintage select wines. But for Gilles, the most exciting part about the event is the personal time he gets to spend with guests.
You create a wine and you put a lot of effort and time and even money into it, and then people's gonna come and try it and they say, oh, that really tastes good. You know, when you hear someone just going over and over on the wine quality that you have produced, it's like, you know, they're talking about your baby, and it's like, wow, that means a lot.
Of course, you can't have incredible wine without incredible food.
We're going to do a little crispy potato with creme fraiche and some caviar. You have to have caviar. We're going to do a little bit of tuna tartare, some avocado, passion fruit. We've got some banana cream pie. You got to have a little dessert with some dessert wine.
Aqua's executive chef, Kevin Benner, is preparing a stunning menu. Perfect bites designed to complement the wine.
When you come to Red and White, it's just going to be a lot of great wines, a lot of great wineries, and a lot of delicious food. So be ready to be full.
Guests are encouraged to dress in their most fashionable red and white attire. It's an elegant evening, yes, but also a whole lot of fun. A chance to meet and mingle, sharing fantastic conversation in a stunning setting while sipping on Washington's finest wines.
If I was to throw one party a year that was focused on wine and food, this is the party that we're throwing, and this is the one that I would go to. And this is the one I will be at.
For Seattle Refined, I'm Brandon Bernstead.
To learn more about Taste Washington, head to SeattleRefined.com. Speaking of wine and a good time, Chateau Ste. Michelle has finally announced its summer concert series lineup. Rob Thomas kicks off the concert series on June 13th at the Winery. Many other acts, including Chicago, Norah Jones, and Josh Groban, will follow. The concerts run through September. To check out the complete list, head to our website. We'll be right back, but first, check out our refined, shareable moment of the day.
Smartmouth Brewing in Norfolk, Virginia took the country by storm with their newest limited beer release.
We're releasing Saturday Morning IPA, which is an IPA made with toasted marshmallows and cereal marshmallow bits. Because who doesn't love the days when you were a kid and you got to run downstairs and like eat cereal and watch cartoons?
The line started to take shape just after 8 a.m. for the noon release and quickly wrapped around the block and kept growing.
You know, frankly, we haven't opened the doors yet, and if you're not in line, you're not going to get any.
To make the beer, we added the marshmallows actually to the boil, and I did a mix between two different types of marshmallows, marshmallow bits, and I also toasted some marshmallows as well. Thought to get that caramelization, so when they went in, you'd start to get some of that more vanilla kind of flavors.
It's like a very soft IPA, and it's got Calypso and Galaxy hops in it, which give it a little bit of peach notes, tropical fruit notes to it. You get a little bit of that fruitiness, but actually most of the fruitiness doesn't come from the marshmallows, it comes from the hops. If people are expecting an IPA with a little bit of marshmallow essence to it, they'll be happy.
Unfortunately, if you weren't there the day of the event, it's not likely you'll get your hands on this nostalgia-driven beer. But you could get lucky if you live in Virginia.
Throughout the state, you'll be able to find, like, somebody might get a case or two of it somewhere, somebody else might get a case or two of it, or somebody might get one 5-gallon keg of it. So we still stuck to our commitments to our distributors to get them some beer. If you live somewhere else in the state, just keep an eye out and see if it pops up.
See ya. Welcome back to Refined. Now, before we wrap things up on the show, here's what's hot on SeattleRefined.com right now. Welcome to Cinnamon Roll Heaven. That's what Refined contributor Gretchen Basio says about Willow and Jim's Country Cafe in the quaint town of Sylvana. It's in Snohomish County. She swears the restaurant has one of the best cinnamon rolls she has ever tasted. To read the review, head to our website. Also on SeattleRefined.com, an update on one of the coolest real estate properties we've ever seen. Portland's Blackberry Castle hit the market 3 years ago for $7.2 million. It's still on the market, but the price has dropped to $4 million. If that's more in your price range or just want to check out the property, head to our website to see the photo gallery. And how about a hotel room with a unique view? Right now on SeattleRefined.com, a look at the Sound Hotel Seattle that just opened its doors in Belltown. They got a local graffiti artist to paint a mural near a guest room that faces a brick wall. We're told it's one of the most popular rooms at the hotel. All right, that's it for today's show. I'm Gart Swanson. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time right back here on Seattle Refined.